All right, there breaking news coming in and a big relief for Anil Deshmukh, relief for the former Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh to walk free, to walk out of jail tomorrow. So huge relief there for Anil Deshmukh. Anil Deshmukh will walk free tomorrow.
विनंतीचा अर्ज केला की जी स्थगिती 27 तारखेपर्यंत दिलेली आहे ती पुन्हा वाढवण्यात यावी, कारण आम्हाला सर्वोच्च न्यायालयात आज तागायत हिअरिंग मिळालेली नाही. त्यावर आम्ही सक्त हरकत घेतली. 12 तारखेला ऑर्डर केल्यानंतर 16 तारखेला सर्वोच्च न्यायालयात सीबीआय तर्फे याचिका दाखल करण्यात आली. 4 दिवसांचा त्यांनी वेळ घेतला आणि 16 तारखेला दाखल केल्यानंतर पुन्हा एकदा जेव्हा ते उच्च न्यायालयात विनंतीसाठी येत आहेत, हे म्हणजे अब्यूज ऑफ प्रोसेस आहे अशा स्वरूपाची भूमिका आम्ही मांडली. आम्ही माननीय उच्च न्यायालयाला हे देखील सांगितलं की मागच्या तारखेला जी स्थगिती देण्यात आली होती त्या स्थगितीच्या निर्णयात स्पष्टपणे असं नमूद केलं होतं की यापुढे पुढची स्थगिती मिळणार नाही. आणि असं असताना देखील सीबीआयने पुन्हा एकदा त्यांच्या वकिलामार्फत जो प्रयत्न केला आहे तो कायद्याला धरून नाही, सकृत दर्शनी चुकीचा आहे अशा स्वरूपाचा युक्तिवाद केला. माननीय कोर्टाने आज आमचा युक्तिवाद ग्राह्य धरत सीबीआय तर्फे जो विनंतीचा अर्ज केला होता की अनिल देशमुखांना जामिनाच्या अर्जावरती स्थगिती मिळण्यात यावी तो फेटाळलेला आहे.
सर, सीबीआयने 2 वेळा स्थगिती मिळालेली होती, विनंतीला मान दिलेला होता. हायकोर्टाने सांगून सुद्धा आज सीबीआयने पुन्हा एकदा हायकोर्टामध्ये तिसऱ्यांदा अर्ज केला आणि तो हायकोर्टाने फेटाळून लावलेला आहे. देशमुखांसाठी किती मोठा दिलासा आहे? सुप्रीम कोर्टामध्ये पुन्हा सीबीआयला काही संधी आहे किंवा?
निश्चितपणे हा खूप मोठा दिलासा आहे, कारण सीबीआय जरी सर्वोच्च न्यायालयात त्यांनी अपील दाखल केलं असलं तरी त्यांना अद्याप सुनवाई मिळाली नाही आणि आम्हाला सुनवाई मिळाली नाही म्हणून इथल्या निर्णयाची स्थगिती पुन्हा वाढवण्यात यावी अशा स्वरूपाचा जो अर्ज होता त्यावर आम्ही विरोध केला आणि माननीय न्यायालयाने आमचा युक्तिवाद स्वीकारून तो अर्ज फेटाळलेला आहे. त्यामुळे आजचा जो 12 तारखेचा जो निर्णय आहे त्याची स्थगिती आजपर्यंतच आहे.
उद्या अनिल देशमुख बाहेर येण्याची शक्यता आहे का आणि कधी?
सर्वोच्च न्यायालयात जर त्यांना सुनवाई मिळाली नाही तर निश्चितपणे त्यांना उद्या बाहेर येण्याचा मार्ग मोकळा राहील. महाराष्ट्र के गृह मंत्री श्री अनिल देशमुख जी, जिनको 12 तारीख को सीबीआई के मामले में जिनकी बेल एप्लीकेशन मंजूर की थी, उस बेल एप्लीकेशन को स्टे माननीय उच्च न्यायालय ने 27 तारीख को किया था और आज फिर से सीबीआई की तरफ एक अर्जी दाखल की गई हाईकोर्ट में और उनकी तरफ से दरखास्त की गई कि उनका जो स्टे एप्लीकेशन है वो मंजूर किया जाए और स्टे जो 27 तक है वो आगे बढ़ाया जाए. इस पर हमने ऑब्जेक्शन लिया और हमने कोर्ट को ये दरखास्त की कि पिछली बार जब स्टे दिया था तब हाईकोर्ट ने क्लैरिफाई किया था कि आगे चल करके कोई स्टे नहीं मिलेगा और ये होने के बावजूद जो फिर से एप्लीकेशन किया है सीबीआई की तरफ से वो इलीगल है, विदाउट प्रोसीजर है. हमने जो ये आर्गुमेंट्स कोर्ट में दलीलें पेश की, कोर्ट ने उनको स्वीकारते हुए सीबीआई की जो स्टे का अर्जी था वो आज रिजेक्ट किया है.
ऑब्जर्वेशन क्या दिया गया था कोर्ट द्वारा?
कोर्ट में हमने जो आर्गुमेंट किया था कि पिछली एक बार उनको स्टे देने के बाद फिर से दोबारा जो वो आ रहे हैं ये गलत है, क्योंकि पिछली बार ही कोर्ट ने ये कहा था कि आगे स्टे मिलेगा नहीं, एक्सटेंशन मिलेगा नहीं. इसके बावजूद जो उन्होंने ये एप्लीकेशन किया ये अब्यूज ऑफ प्रोसेस है. कोर्ट ने ये आर्गुमेंट एक्सेप्ट किया और कोर्ट ने कहा कि पिछले ऑर्डर में साफ कहा गया है कि इसके आगे स्टे मिलेगा नहीं और इस वजह से स्टे दिया नहीं जा सकता.
इसके साथ ही रिलीज ऑर्डर की क्या प्रक्रिया रहने वाली है कल से?
अगर सुप्रीम कोर्ट में इनमें सुनवाई नहीं हुई तो कल जो प्रोसीजर है श्योरिटी फर्निश करने की वो इनिशिएट की जाएगी.
एक मुद्दा फक्त
just now you have heard Mr. Aniket Nikam. He was telling about the court observation and the hearing which took place shortly. It is important to note that after 17 days of bail order extension, which was a stay was given on that, finally Anil Deshmukh would be free, because Bombay High Court has clearly observed that twice the stay was given on the bail order and now they rejected the plea which was in fact given by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Now it's been seen that tomorrow he's likely to come out of the Orthero jail.
Right, Shweta, huge relief there for Anil Deshmukh. Shweta, if you could please walk us through the court's observation today.
Right. In fact, here we see that important observation was made by the court. Firstly, it was observed that twice, in fact, the stay was given on the bail order. Now we are seeing that first on 12th of December, Anil Deshmukh got bail, where extension on the stay was given for 10 days. It means for 10 days, no procedure would take place. Then again on 21st of December, in fact, one more stay was put up by the Bombay High Court for 7 days. And it ended today, and hearing was done in the Bombay High Court. Remember, this was an urgent hearing plea which was moved by the CBI. And here it was observed. In fact, I'll recall what happened in the last hearing. It was clearly, very, very clearly stated by the Bombay High Court that no more extension would be entertained by the court. And today, exactly standing on their statement, what they had given earlier had happened, and hence the vacation bench did not actually come up with any kind of extension on the stay on the bail order which was given to Anil Deshmukh.
Right. Shweta, please continue to stay on with us. We do have Shaina NC here on the broadcast with us. Many thanks for joining us here on Mirror Now. What is your first reaction? We are learning that Anil Deshmukh will be walking out of jail tomorrow.
Well, I don't think anyone needs to comment on a matter that is sub judice. Obviously, there is a due process of law which was followed. In the first case, why he was behind bars for the longest time is known to one and all. Having said that, our government has never ever been on any kind of a witch hunt. And in cases such as these, which are high profile or others, let justice prevail and let the honorable courts either exonerate somebody or in case of misappropriation of not just funds but also power and positions of power, let it be the courts that decide.
Right. Many thanks for joining us here on Mirror Now. And I'm now being joined by Mahesh Tapase, who is joining us here on Mirror Now. Many thanks for joining us here, Mr. Tapase. What is your first reaction? Anil Deshmukh will be walking out of jail finally tomorrow.
Yes, he will be walking out of jail, and I'm very certain that he will be totally acquitted by all the charges. It is all a false accusation which has happened, and I think the poor man has suffered for no fault of his, only for political reasons. In fact, when the last 15 days ago only the bail was granted, but CBI wanted to move to the Supreme Court. Then till 17th, they did not move to the Supreme Court, and now 7 days again extension was granted for them to move to the Supreme Court, but they have not moved. So which clearly says that there is no merit in the allegations which have been made against Mr. Anil Deshmukh, that only a political witch hunt was created, and hence we feel that the case will not hold merit in time to come. There is no trail of money. Only accusation is absolutely hearsay.
Tapase, many thanks for joining.
Hearsay. There is no benefit.
Right, Mr. Tapase, many thanks for joining us here on Mirror Now and sharing your views. So a huge relief there for Anil Deshmukh. He will, in fact, walk out of jail tomorrow. Now, remember, the court in its observation said that a similar request was, in fact, made before the court earlier too, and the plea has and rejected the plea which has been filed by the CBI on grant of 3 more days stay extension on bail order of Anil Deshmukh. So a huge relief there for Anil Deshmukh, who is the former Maharashtra Home Minister. He will be walking out free tomorrow out of jail. Remember, he was in fact in jail over a corruption case. So a huge relief there for Anil Deshmukh. He will in fact be walking out of jail tomorrow. Remember, he was in fact granted bail on December 12th. But there were 2 stays which were given by the High Court, which is why he had to stay in jail till today, that is December 27. And he will, however, tomorrow be walking out of jail. And we have Charan Singh Sapra of the Congress, who is joining us on the phone line for more on this. Mr. Sapra, many thanks for joining us here on Mirror Now. What is your first reaction? Anil Deshmukh will walk out of jail tomorrow, is what we are learning at this point in time.
Yeah, it was long awaited. The court has given him a bail, and we welcome that decision. Actually, the bail could have been given earlier also. But whatever it is, the court trial will go on, the case will go on, and at least he can come out and do his daily activities. I feel this is a welcome decision.
Right. Mr. Sapra, many thanks for joining us here on Mirror Now.